Hey guys, it is time for the first Halloween Horror Nights speculation map for Halloween Horror Nights 33. So let's get into it right now without any further ado. For the last couple of years, we have been bringing you guys these videos for the speculation maps for Halloween Horror Nights. And that is all thanks to Horror Night Nightmares, who puts these posts and these speculation maps out consistently every year. It's been a while since we've had one, and we got one pretty early last year, but now they just now have put it out. So keep in mind, the speculation map is a little bit different this year. It looks slightly different. It doesn't have all the names. So it's a little bit of investigation that we have to do. But let's go ahead and take a look at it right now. So you can see here, we have all the different maps here, the whole map here, and all of the different locations here. You can pretty much see all of them here in the screenshot that I have. Let me make this a little bit better for you. There you go. All right, we can see that a little bit better here. Okay, but overall, here's what we're looking at, what we know. We're going to talk about what we know and what we don't know. So I'm going to start down at the very bottom left. We're going to start with what looks like South America. Now this, I would think, is probably a original IP, and I don't really know what it could be. Could it be that they're bringing back like the Chupacabra or something like that? Don't really know. I haven't really speculated much on this one, and I don't really know. I really don't know. I looked over this briefly and I started hitting the record button here. So let me know what you guys think. You guys have studied it a little bit longer. Let me know what you think, what it is going to be. I would say it's an original IP, but it looks amazing. It looks great. Let's go on to the next one right above that, which has a movie symbol up in the right hand corner. And it also has a skull that looks kind of like a some type of Yeti kind of skull or a gorilla skull. Now, what I've been hearing, it could be anything, really, at this point. We still don't know. And I totally am blanking on this one because I think it could be, I don't know. Someone said, I was reading just in a comment there, that it could be Voyage of the Dementor. Vampire Skull is what they think it could be right there. I don't know. Let me know what your best guess is. Because visually this doesn't match up with anything that I've thought about, that it could be, but definitely could be something. So we're gonna move on from that one. So right up here, the top left, or not top left, but right above that is another movie one, and it is a Cadillac. So recently we talked about it in our video about why I wasn't that excited about Halloween Horror Nights. But I'm starting to get excited, so kind of downplay what I said before, because I'm starting to get excited. After I made that video and now what they're talking about, I'm getting pretty excited. But this Cadillac here sounds like it's going to be Ghostbusters, because we know that recently they bought a Cadillac. Universal did, and they purchased it from someone, and they told them it was going to be used for some kind of Ghostbusters attraction or something like that. So I think we can confirm that that's probably going to be Ghostbusters, because that is what they drive, is a big old Cadillac. And so that's going to be pretty cool. I cannot wait for that one. That's what I'm most excited about right now at this moment. Okay, moving on up at the top here, we have some kind of a tiki skull here. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to look through what some people are saying here, but no one really knows. We don't know. I think this could be some type of like voodoo kind of tent like a witch doctor kind of thing. That would be cool to see. I definitely would love to see a witch doctor kind of theme, like a tiki hut kind of, like not old mythology, but just kind of like a newer kind of not a mythology, but a tiki hut kind of witch doctor kind of thing. That would be really cool. That would be awesome. And then to the right of that, we have a lollipop. Now, it has been long speculated that we're going to get a Major Sweets house. I'm all for that. I loved Major Sweets. I thought that was a really cool character. And there's also talk that Major Sweets could be the icon this year. Don't know. I don't know. I'm going to link our HHN video from a couple of years ago for you guys to see what Major Sweets looks like so that you have an idea there. But don't know. We have no clue at this point, but we're pretty excited about it. And I would really like to see Major Sweets make his debut. And I would like to see him be the icon. Of course, we always want Jack to come back, but not yet. Not yet. It doesn't feel right this year. It needs to be Major Sweets this year. And then right next to that, we have a unknown IP. That could be anything. There's a lot of speculation going on right now what we're going to get. So we're just going to kind of go along that one and skip over that one because we don't know what that is yet. So we're not going to really consistently talk about that. Now, if you look over to the right again, you'll see another film little icon in the bottom right. And then a symbol, a volume with a, what do you call it? A don't sign in the middle. It's like when you turn off the volume, you know, it makes that sign. This is rumored to be A Quiet Place. Now, if that is true, I will be all for that. Totally for it. The creatures are scary enough. The concept is scary enough. But would add even more concept and more scariness to this is if you were consistently supposed to be quiet as you go through the house. That would be amazing. Like if you're quiet the whole time, you don't get scared. No one jumps out at you. But if you're quiet, if you scream or whatever, they're going to make the creatures come out. So I'm sure it's not going to be like that. That would be kind of cool to do it because you could get through the whole house without a scare. How crazy would that be? What I think they'll probably do for this one is it'll be a story. Something happens and a noise is made and it'll be like you're walking through it. And hopefully it's just like the first film. We do know that the prequel is coming out really soon, so it could be tied to that, but I would like to see it tied to John Krasinski's original first one with Emily Blunt. That movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's literally in my top 30 list probably, but it is a great movie and I would like to see that done. I really like the concept of having to be quiet as you go through there though. I don't think anybody could do it, but I could and others, but I don't think common people that would understand it would get it and they'd scream and then all the monsters are going to come get you anyway. So I think that would be a cool concept. I think that would be awesome. Next, let's move on. We have an unknown original down here. Don't know what that's going to be as well. That's also a sprung tent, so you can see that here where it's consistently going here. There's something interesting I really want to talk about here in a little bit. That'll be really cool. But also, let's move on down here to the bull area. I believe this is going to be like a Greek mythology kind of house, which is cool. I love Greek mythology. I think it's really awesome. And some of the coolest stories come from that. So I would like to see that theming. When Universal does theming like this, these are the most beautiful and the most memorable houses to me. Last year, Dueling Dragons still wins my favorite visual house. I wish we would have that one every year. I miss that house. It was amazing. It was probably the one I ran through the most, but it was still so cool to see it and everything. So last year, we got that. And so I think we're going to continue on with that kind of mythology, kind of fantasy kind of thing with the Greek mythology. I think that would be awesome to see there because I think it's just going to be really awesome. I think they could do really good with this and make it really consistent. It's just going to be really cool whenever they're done and whenever they do it. I'm getting excited. I'm really, really getting excited now. Okay, so let's talk about this one, Sprung 4. It also has a film reel on there as well, and the stars and the moon. So I kind of did a little investigation on this one. I think maybe, just maybe, it could be a reference to Nightmare on Elm Street. I think that is like one of the big things that has been speculated, has been rumored, is Freddy Krueger is coming to Halloween Horror Nights, and I would love it. Angie is a big fan of Freddy Krueger in all the movies, and I like it too. I think Nightmare on Elm Street would be cool. It would be that iconic IP to add, because we've had Michael Myers, we've had Leatherface, and then to get Freddy would be amazing. So I'm all for it. I really would have thought we could have gotten the Beetlejuice house this year because of the new film coming out, but you know, it is what it is. But Nightmare on Elm Street, let me know what you guys think. I would like for it to be the original Nightmare on Elm Street, and not anything else. I think it needs to be the original. I would love to see that. Freddy is still scary all these years later, and he'll be scaring everybody. So we're getting into that season really soon. It is March. Last March, we got our first announcement, and we got some ticket sales and stuff like that. So we're getting really close. So keep that in mind over the next month or so. These are going to be rolling out. So prepare. We're back in that season. And so I'm really excited about that. So let's talk about the scare zones here. We can see all of them say unknown right now, as of right now. Now, something interesting here. Does look like we got Nightmare Fuel returning in the purple with the flame. And then someone was asking if this one here in the purple with the little castle and the little film reel, if that is going to be inside Animal Actors. I don't think so. I mean, it could be. That would be cool to see. And of course, we're getting the Death Eaters up at the top there as well. I mean, that's, you know, that was one of the cool parts about last year, and I think they're going to continue to do it. But anyway, that is the speculation map number 1 for 2024. Now, we know we usually get 2 or 3 or 4 of these things, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on everything Halloween Horror Nights, because this is going to be a great year. I was really speculative before, but I'm starting to get excited. I think it'll be really cool to go through the houses with their friends and family and stuff like that. So anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and how you're feeling about this. I'm pretty excited. I know a lot of friends of mine are excited. I've already gotten the text. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, the road goes ever on. I will see you in the fog.